Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. So excited to bring you this cool comic book today. The next installment from the Ghost Agents Machine, Max Almond Man of Action, a global hierarchy of secret agents. No, secret tactics. My bad. Anyway, this is the book we are looking at today. Max Almond, Man of Actions, the latest Ghost Agents book. So cool. Can't wait to share it with you. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and let's get right.
It's Troy TV. Comic book art critiques. Snarky talk and sarcastic ways. Representing geeky gaze. Aliens, comics rule the day. Hurry up and turn that page. Michael Fitztroy.
Okay, so here we go. Ghost Agents, I've covered, this is the fourth installment. They're not really numbered per se. Each book is sort of self contained in a way. They've been doing anthologies up until this point, and this is the first self contained issue. So it's special in a way, and it's special in format too, and very cool. And thanks, Eli Schwab, for the fun packaging. I got this, I guess it's a Ghost Agents coaster, perhaps. If it glue in the dark, if it glows in the dark, that would rock my world. But I don't know. I'm asking for a mountain, right? Anyway, by the time my the Ghost Agents books that I'm contributing to come around, can we have something glow in the dark in there? Anyway, I mean, how cool is this? Sam J. Royale's iconic skull logo. It's so cool. It's such a huge part of Ghost Agents. I just love it. Look, it looks so cool there. It's like the Warner Brothers. That's all, folks. But that's not all, folks, because there's more. Thanks for the thoughtful letter. You know, this is Kickstarter enabled, which I think have big pros and cons too, which I want to address in a second. But anyway, just because you missed out and you can't get this, but guess what? The next one is like live right now. By the time this is airing, I will put a link, and you will be able to get in on the action. And I insist you must. Like, some of the best comics out there are Kickstarters, and Ghost Agents is definitely one of them. So this is the thank you note for supporting, and then the little sketch Eli did of Rocko and Eli. So adorable, hilarious. I love it. Very Usagi, you know, Jimbo, you know Eli, you know. Anyway, love the coaster. So cool. Speaking of Sam J. Royale's iconic logo, sadly missing from the cover. It's weird. Ghost Agents, I'm not mad at it because I feel like it's sort of promised to be like this, like, experimental, art forward, you know, kind of quasi format, kind of anything goes, kind of punk rock. I don't know. Like, I feel like kind of vibe, and it's definitely living up to that. You know, like, the second issue didn't have the logo on the cover, and I thought that was a little weird. Like, I thought, like, you would want to go for, like, branding and everything like that. But now that, like, I'm into it, I see, like, the sort of fun of it. Like, this represents a different era, I guess. I don't know. And how it's like, man, Max Allman, like, up until this point, the protagonist has been Donna Apprentice for the most part. Well, not exclusively, but for the most part. And I really enjoy her. And she is pretty much the star of the book. But then we get this great character here, Max Allman, and it's kind of, like, fun to take this break from Donna's story and, like, get this, like, self-contained issue. And this book was made possible by you and the following Ghost Agents: Mark Rouleau, John Burkett, David Watson, Ted Harecraft, Jack Maxwell, Will Lorenzo, Tom Finn, Sean McNally, John, Dave Pretorius, Joey Simeone, Rabbit Eye Movement, Andy Brenning, Manny Gomez, Gilbert Leaker, Troy Zarwell, Doug Knight, and most especially Doug Schwab. Now, I'm guessing those are the contributors. Sam J. Royale's iconic logo there in blue and red, which, hey, Rocko, like, have you thought of doing a 3D story? It's possible. Anyway, script by Rocko Jerome, art by CK. Craig CK. This is my first big exposure to Craig CK's work, and Rocko really raved about him, and now I see why after reading this. I love this so much. It's so cool. Like, maybe I should zoom out so we can get the full Monty double page spread here, but it's very, like, I don't know, it's fun. It's like very European to me in a way, even though, like, how the hell would I know? I've never been to Europe. But it's like got this great panoramic, like, photo book kind of format. Like, it reads like a comic strip in a lot of ways, and it has, each page has two panels, and they're very similar in size to Polaroids. So I feel like I'm having this great, like, artistic comic book experience, art and story notwithstanding already. So I feel like it's so unique in that regard. But I really love the art. It's very fun. It's very evocative of, I guess, those like Italian crime comic books that my friend Sam J. Royale, speaking of, like, is always talking about and like has kind of introduced me to. I'm trying to get into them. I know they're great. I know I missed the boat. I'm missing out, but I'm catching up. But that's what it's kind of evoking, that kind of vibe to me. Cars are hard to draw, and that looks so cool. I love that. That looks so much fun. Like, the storytelling is just really good, and it flows really well. Not in love with the lettering font. I feel like it's too big or something. I don't know. But that's my only criticism. You know, lettering is just as important. But I love this lettering here. Like, I'm wondering if this is all hand lettering or what's going on with that. But it looks really great, and there's a lot of great use of screen tones. And I just love the flow of the action. Like, it's so good. Like, it just really, like, I don't know, the establishing shot right here just really sets the tone. And, like, it's sort of like, you know, the journey you're going to go on already. And it doesn't disappoint. Like, there's just like fun, like, it's very pop art in a lot of ways, you know what I mean? But I feel like that's very jibes well with the aesthetic that, you know, rock creator Rocko Jerome, I think, is really trying to go for, you know, mimicking like Fury, Agent of Shield, and sort of pop art from like the 60s and 70s, I guess. Um, that's such a great panel there. I don't know, it's just fun and refreshing and different. I was like not prepared for this format. I don't think I'm doing it any favors. Can I move in a little closer? Okay, there we go. Sorry, my camera works all over the place. But anyway, I love this book. The next Kickstarter is going to be, like, once again, promising to break the mold and be different. I think in all the books following this, unless they come up with more clever, like, formats like this, because I love this. Like, I have to say this exceeded my expectations, because I don't think it really, I really knew what I was getting, and I feel like I got more than I expected, and I really enjoy this format, and I think it plays really well in a way that, I don't know, that I just wasn't expecting. And I mean, I don't, you know, I'm sure other books have been done like this before. I mean, hell, I remember having like collected Garfield comic book strips, you know, that sort of remind me of that reading experience. But I think that's kind of fun in a way. And I love like the breathing room Rocko gives sometimes to just let the art kind of speak for itself. And the art is very stylistic and simplistic in some regards, but very sophisticated in other regards. Like, I love the color choices, and just like the storytelling is so clear and concise and very very cinematic. I mean, this is reading very much like storyboards for a movie, right? A little bit is, you know, just fun, wacky, like a little nonsensical, but I feel like that's sort of in tone with the whole Ghost Agents experience. And I have to say, if this is, you know, the logo to represent this era or whatever, it's kind of cool. I guess there is that other sort of, is it like the kind of blown up Ghost Agents logo where it's kind of destroyed a little? I don't know. I did the Gay Pride one for Gay Pride, but anyway, I think it lends itself. I actually have like a great idea. You know, maybe it's iconic in the way that it's malleable. I think, it's like, I don't know, like the Nike swoosh, it's so iconic. But anyway, I love that here. This is like so cool. Like, very like Dia de los Muertos, come chapel, Rob Liefeld, Youngblood vibes. But just anytime you want to put a skull on a face, I'm there for it. I love it. Like, it's just really great. Like I said, like if you're looking for a comic book that sort of breaks the barriers and goes beyond the boundaries of what you normally get, yet, oh sorry, what's that on my finger? Anyway, yeah, it still is, great art and fun, entertaining stories, and like just refreshing in like so many ways. This is definitely the book you were missing out on. Unless you're watching this and you already have it and you know how great it is, then thank you. Thank you for realizing how great it is, because it is great. And like I said, this color scheme speaks to me. I don't know why, but it just speaks to me. Anyway, like I said, the next Ghost Agents is going to be like Treasury Side, which is amazing. I think we're back to like the multiple artist, you know, anthology kind of format, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's live now. I'll link it in the description. Totally worth it. The book you need to check out. I don't know, maybe there's a tier to get this if it's still available. If that's possible, you should. Although I think it's going to be a collection of the first 3 issues and maybe including this one. I don't know. Whatever. Just check out the Kickstarter. Get this book. There's no reason not to. It's affordable. It's a piece of art. It supports like lesser known talent like that is on the brink and that you should know about if you don't already. And it's one of my favorite books. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and follow and support this Kickstarter. Anyway, talk to you later.